Savage Squishy 86, and we are going to try our hand at a very new live stream playthrough of the newly acquired Resident Evil 3 remake. I've been waiting to get my hands on this for some time. I've had it also for some time, but also been waiting for the good time to actually pick the point to which to play it. So it's going to be very exciting for me to actually play this now. Any of you who know anything, this is actually one of the very best and most exciting Resident Evil 3 title games out there to date. Been a big fan of it for a long time. Was really excited to see it remade and to finally see it have its fair shake of a remake. I've heard some mixed reviews about it, but I'm not entirely too much of a stickler when it comes down to it. Largely because of the simple fact that, you know what, we all can't get what we want in a huge array of appeal. So, I mean, we have to be happy with what we get in so many senses of the word. Sometimes it's not going to be enough. Other times there's going to be a lot of people who are just not going to be very happy no matter what you service them with. But I, for one, am very, very stoked to get my hands on it. I'm very excited to finally play it. I have been pretty much very much involved with this particular game. The only game I like more than Resident Evil 4, in terms of my opinion, is being the best Resident Evil game ever in the history of the series for over 20 years. Resident Evil 3 is pretty much number 2. And why? This bad boy. The Nemesis. The Nemesis T-type, to be more precise. Now, I have always loved fighting this asshole. He is incredibly strong, he's ridiculously difficult to kill, and his persistent pursuit of you again and again and again makes him just incredibly exciting to play as. So, this is pretty much going to be my first time playing it. Now, I want to bring it to attention that I have played probably within the span of one point or another, probably about 10 to 15 minutes of the original gameplay. So I have a little bit of foreknowledge about what to do and what to expect. Beyond that, however, I haven't really done much else in terms of play. So I think the most I've gotten to, I'm going to say, is probably when I meet up with Carlos and we meet Nikolai. That's about as far as I got. Not Nikolai, Mikhail. I'm sorry, I always get those two confused. But being the fact that we're pretty much here and we're going to pretty much be, getting our featurette into the sale of this product, it's going to be very exciting for me, because it just makes me think back to the classic years ago when we were facing the Nemesis. I have very mixed feelings, of course, about his appearance. I feel that there should have been I know that they had an introductory of a classic skin system introduced with the latter points of the game, particularly for the classic outfits. Excuse me. I'm tired. The classic outfits of Resident Evil 3's Jill Valentine and Carlos Oliveira. Now, the biggest issue I had was the fact that they didn't have it introducing a classic outfit for the Nemesis, which I was very disappointed about that, because I've seen a lot of videos on YouTube and throughout much of the social media community of mods being used to implement a sort of dynamic for the Nemesis. So, but unfortunately, you can't, beggars can't be choosers. We get what we get, and the best we can do is just make the most of it and try to enjoy it. So as a so I'm I certainly have high hopes for this. So, in that case, we're going to get started on this. I'm just answering a quick message on my YouTube here. So, with that being said, we're going to get ahead and get this started. Now, a couple things we're going to go over here. I'm going to actually play this with my initial playthrough because I am not... This is a rule that I have, and people can make what they want of it, but it's just a simple fact around the sensibility of the fact that we have, you know, it's a collective thing. I often play games on the very easiest difficulty as an introductory, largely because it allows me to get acclimated with the controls. It allows me to get an idea of my playstyle, a feel for the dodge mechanic, which I know there's a dodge mechanic in this game, and also an availability of adaptability with the nicety of munitions and supplies. So for my initial introductory playthrough, I'm going to be playing on assisted difficulty. Not because it's for players new to the Resident Evil series, that's fair and understandable, but for me it's just a sensible Mac that it gives me a sense of comfort zone to get used to it. I know that Nemesis is going to be a real pain in my ass. He's going to be pursuing me a lot like what we had when we were playing Resident Evil 2 with the Mr. X, pursuing us through the police station. So, in that face, I don't want to have this hanging notion over my head that I'm going to be completely overwhelmed or at a disadvantage. You know, granted, I mean, experience is the better teacher, and I am firmly a believer of that. So it just feels like we should just stick with the normalities of a sentiment to that realization. So without further ado, we're gonna get started on this game and start with assisted difficulty.
This pandemic has spread faster than any disease in modern history.
Angry mobs rumble inside a commercial building. Authorities are bracing for more rioting tonight.
He was knocked unconscious.
So pretty much, the game is taking place days before the events of Resident Evil 2. This all is the beginning of the outbreak.
These are the core values that create the foundation for Umbrella. It's this foundation that will continue to build a brighter future for all of us.
Here comes the star of the show, the Nemesis. My boy. I love fighting this guy. I mean, nothing gives me more of a charge than fighting this monster. Because this guy is just... He's like the David versus Goliath. He's like Zeus versus the farmer. He's like Samson versus the lion. It's perfect. Codename Nemesis. You and your hugs. Here you go again, Jinxie. Welcome to the stream, girl. You and your hugs. He's got a big, nasty looking tendril from his hand. I don't think that's for hugging. So right away, it seems like we start in Jill's apartment. And that is the character who is the main go-to for the series of this particular story, so... We'll head over here and close the window. You know, I gotta say, I'm actually very pleased with the model that they pretty much put together for creating Jill's character. I mean, a lot of people were kind of on the fence about it because they thought basically that the motion capture they used for Claire, they just recycled for Jill. Now, in some aspects, I can agree that it does have resonance, but the skin, the texture, the facial animation, the hairstyle, it's all completely different, which is an entirely different character model design, which I'm very happy about, because that was the biggest thing I had concerns about. I mean, because when I saw the Nemesis, I was a little on the fence about it, because if you go back and you look at the classic Resident Evil 3 Nemesis look, it really had a much more frightening appeal. And I think a lot of us as fans were really hoping for that same return of an appeal. But we didn't really get that. But we were even more concerned if they went with the Nemesis different look. They were hoping for a Jill different look. So right here, we seems like she's got a nosebleed, and now she's looks like she's starting to turn into a zombie. I gotta say, this is actually one of the coolest sequences I've ever seen, especially from a first-person perspective, because it just looks really fucking rad. Like, gives me George Romero vibes, Night of the Living Dead vibes. And as we can see, it was just a nightmare she was having. So we've already got a good vibe of what this game is. So if you notice down there in the corner, you'll see the calendar, and basically the timestamp marks the exact timeline of the events consistent with the Resident Evil 3 Classic, which on September 28th is when the virus fully broke out of control. It basically broke out much sooner. But over a course of weeks, the virus spread through the city and infected the population through the sewer system and through the rat population, because it got into the water supply. So as time went on, the virus continued to spread and degrade the city, and then finally it reached a fever pitch on September 28th, the day when Jill was leading up to her escape, leaving Raccoon City on September 30th. But none of that happened. Now, during the events from September 30th, 29th to 30th, Leon and Claire arrive in the city. During that time, Jill is also still in the city, but at another point of the city. So her story begins a day before them, but continues on almost 2 days after them. She was still trapped in the city long after they had escaped. So this pretty much tells another chapter of the events of the Raccoon City disaster, and more tellingly, the events that led to the city's destruction via a nuclear missile strike. So, a lot of lore being told in just the span of those two games, Resident Evil 2 and 3. A lot of lore, a lot of story, and a lot to cover. So, that's pretty much the timeline. From September 28th until October 1st is her entire time that she stayed in the city. By October 1st, the city was completely annihilated with a strike because it was so far gone from the zombie outbreak. So now if we go over to the window,
what's going on out there?
You can faintly hear screams, car alarms, and accidents. So it is getting really crazy out there. But before we get any further in, we're going to go ahead and look around here, turn on the light.
Too many pills.
Anxiety pills, sleep med, all that kind of shit. But more importantly, we're going to have a few things here on the wall to read. So we got a file here, Jill's report. September 26th, 1998. It's already been 2 months since the mess with Umbrella. Thanks to the suspension, investigations haven't progressed exactly as I'd hoped. Perhaps the written record of what I found will prove to be my final duty as a STARS officer. I can only hope that it helps lead to the truth. The T virus. Those infected by this virus seem to become literal zombies. It appears to be communicable via several different avenues outlined below. Bite from an infected individual, allowing the mixing of bodily fluids. Contact with crows which have eaten infected carrion. Due to the strength of the virus, airborne infection cannot be discounted. It should be noted that those who survived the incident have not yet developed symptoms. It's unclear whether this is because the virus has a long incubation period or because we just happen to be resistant to the infection. We ought to remain vigilant even after this investigation period ends. As for me, aside from my minor difficulty sleeping, I seem to be in fine shape. Still, I shouldn't get too hopeful. After all, this could just be an extended incubation. Now, it's really weird because a lot of times, usually, it was always, a pragmatic kind of thing for the virus to be infection, to be, transmitted through a bite. So, investigation notes. Umbrella. Pharmaceuticals company, industry leader in the market share, focuses on military weapons for development while maintaining cover as a pharmaceutical company. Also secretly developing bioweapons. T-virus outbreak at the Arklay Mountains Research Facility predicted I can't even talk right now. The Mansion incident. Conspiring with Raccoon City leadership, large donations to Mayor Warren's office effectively controls the city. So they got their fingers in every pie when it comes to that kind of business. So we read all these files, and look, there's a good old familiar picture. There's good old Annette Birkin from Resident Evil 2. So we already got some introductory pieces. Basically, all these things have intriguing points of origin. So we have the 6 leading to the map of the city. 4, that would be a virus in the water. So there's a lot of things here. I mean, a lot of pieces of intel and lore. There's a zombie report there. I wish we could crouch down and look at the files below, but no such luck. Unsealed envelope. They've got me pinned down at home. Guys across the street are watching me from their window 24/7. Are they Ironsmen, umbrellas? I don't know, and there's no real difference anyway. I know what they're trying to do. They want to wear me down, torment me into compliance, and it's working. I'm barely eating, barely sleeping. I'm going crazy. I feel like the living dead. But I won't let them win. I have to get out of the city and find a way to make them accountable. They'll send someone to silence me, of course. If you hear that I've been killed or whatever whatever it is they do to people like me, you must pick up the investigation where I left off. I've enclosed my files. They'll tell you everything you need to know as long as the package isn't intercepted. I'll be moving out at night 5 days. Wish me luck. That probably was left behind for someone to find in the event that Jill didn't make it. So that was probably something for her. And then here we have a pizza. Ooh la la. Message from a colleague. To Jill Valentine. Hey Hotshot, how are you holding up? I still can't believe Irons suspended you. It's such bullshit. He ought to pin a medal on you for making it out of that hellhole back in July. Of course you're going to poke around and ask questions. About it. I hope you're not mad at me for keeping my head down. Everything's been happening so fast. Stars was the pride of the force. When the chief disbanded us out of nowhere, I thought for sure I was going to lose my job. Word has it you're planning to leave Raccoon City. I figured you wouldn't take the suspension line down. Just promise to watch your back. Umbrella won't sit by while you try to dismantle their business. Take care, Jill. Brad Vickers. Stars Alpha Team, now and forever. P.S. Had to slip this message to the pizza guy to avoid detection. Enjoy the extra large Mega Meat Supreme. It's on me and the guys. Mega Meat Supreme. Pizza. Yeah, I know. I'm really wanting some. I've actually got some downstairs. Finally, I actually ate something. Now I had my procedure done. Now I'm not in any pain as much anymore. Fridge looks pretty nice and tidy. Let's go in and turn this water off because it's driving me nuts. Turn the light on. I gotta say, she's actually looks pretty sassy for a cop. I feel like such a perv, but yeah.
Who could that be? All right, I'm coming. Hello?
Jill, are you okay?
Brad, is that you?
Listen, you gotta get out of there.
What are you talking about?
I don't have time to explain. You gotta get out of there right now.
All right, let me grab my...
Hello. I gotta say, that has gotta be one of the badass points I've actually seen thus far from this guy. Just point blank taking shots to the head.
What the hell is that thing?
The chase is on, and the Nemesis is in hot pursuit. You know, the funny thing about the monster of Nemesis was actually, it was actually designed to be the god of divine retribution. Man, it's a regular shit show out there. Welcome to the stream. So after we've lost the big man for the second time, jeez, I forget about that point. That actually made me startle like that a little bit.
Jill? Over here!
Brad!
You okay?
What was that thing?
Damned if I know. But right now it's got a hard-on for the only 2 stars left in town. You and me. I'm not sticking around. Just look around you. The longer we wait, the more screwed we are.
God, this all happened so fast.
I don't know. One fucked up thing always leads to another. It's like Arklay on steroids. Hey! Hey, wait! Down here! Damn it!
How could this many people be infected? Brad! Here they come!
In here!
Ah, good old zombies. Never get tired of these boys. How you doing, guys? Sorry, but I gotta go. I ain't got a weapon. Can't play with you.
think about it. We're gonna make a run for it.
Come on, Jill. We know how this ends.
No, I don't.
Are we still a team?
Always.
Then do me a favor. Don't fuck up like I did. Go!
It's kind of sad. I was hoping for a better outcome for him.
I'm sorry, Brad.
Okay, so we both know that with assisted difficulty, we get a lot more of a leeway. We get more ammo when we craft it. We get some healing back even when we're damaged. Enemies are a lot weaker to damage and to damaging us. And we also get an assault rifle along with extra inventory space. So we get a huge number of crutches to us. So it's going to be nice to actually get them, especially in case when we're actually really needing them. So right away, it looks like we'll get our first handgun here. I was kind of hoping we'd get our STARS handgun because it's always been signature for them, but I ain't gonna take the piss out of it. I'll take what I can get. But as you can see, we get our side packs, we get our handgun, we get assisted aiming, so we get that lock-on feature. But that's where we want to stop it and just keep on going. Quickly, we'll open up our inventory and just switch it around. Yada yada yada. Again, I like to keep my sidearm on my right and my assault rifle on my upper half. So. Here they come. Gotta keep moving.
Parking garage. Got it. Sir, are you alright?
Stay back! Don't come any closer!
Hey, come on. There's a helicopter waiting to take you to safety.
What safety? I'm not going out there!
The parking garage isn't far. I can
The
take
only safe place is in here!
Sir, what's your name? I can't just leave you behind.
It's Dario Rosso. And yeah, right. You just want to steal my safe house. Get your own, Missy.
Missy?
Okay, so we all know good old Dario. If you don't know who Dario is, basically in classic Resident Evil 3, when you made your grand escape from the zombie horde, you actually found yourself in a warehouse, and ultimately the only person who else was there with you when you started the game was good old Dario. Now, the suggestive story to Dario is the fact that he left his wife. He unfortunately left his mother, wife, and his daughter behind in the street. They were all killed and consumed by the zombies. Of course, he was driven, psychologically damaged from, witnessing the horrors, and he ended up locking himself inside a shipping container or a container for a tractor trailer, if you will, thinking it was safe. Well, unfortunately, we came back a short time later. I don't know if we can do that in this game. We'll see. But in the classic game, we came back a short time later to find that he actually was stupid enough to come out. He was stupid enough to lock himself to begin with, but he ended up coming out, and he ended up following the same fate with the rest of his family by being eaten in the warehouse. So I don't know if we'll have that same outcome with him here. I know we actually did get Dario Rosso's journal and a whole slew of gunpowder that we could use to make ammo from the container itself. But that was the classic game, so I don't know if we'll have the same outcome. But it's just a nice detail that they kept from Resident Evil 3 Classic for Resident Evil 3 the remake.
Would you please calm down? I'm a police officer. I'm here to help.
Oh yeah, you've been doing a bang-up job. You want to help? Go handcuff yourself to one of those freaks.
Sir?
In lieu of that, I wouldn't feel bad if he did
No
get
one
eaten.
else is coming
He's an
for you.
asshole.
I'm not going anywhere. I'd rather starve to death than here to be eaten by one of those undead monsters.
Another
Now leave
classic
me
line
alone.
from good old Dario. So, yep. So right away it looks like we're just gonna leave this prick behind to die. So I don't know if he lives or dies, but that's just the way it's gonna be. So reload our weapon and head on out here. Army crawl. Yikes. So it seems like we're gonna take the elevator here.
Shit.
So right away we're gonna try this dodge mechanic, so... Alright, so we got the dodge down pretty good, now we just gotta practice it. I know there's a counterattack move, provided we can do it right, but I haven't really gotten that far yet, so... Basically dodges with the R1 button, but if you can time it just right when the enemy lunges at you or goes to attack, you can dodge them completely, and you go into slow-mo mode, and I guess there's a counterattack where you can actually strike them. So, I just need to practice it more. If I can get the timing down for the harder difficulties, it'll come a huge boon, especially when you're doing a speed run. So now we'll go ahead and head in that direction. And there's our boy again.
Sorry.
Ever persistent.
Damn it! It's my turn, bitch!
Took him for a ride. And he still got up. I was like, that tickled. And there's the boil. Catches the rocket out of mid-air.
Hey, easy, lady. I got you.
Who are you? What are you doing?
Name's Carlos, and I'm saving you. Come on, let's get you someplace safe.
So with the Nemesis put out of commission. Yeah, the Nemesis has that's its default weapon. It can use other weapons, but that's usually its main go-to weapon. Its tentacles.
I think we're in the clear.
Hope so.
We've been bringing survivors here.
Here where?
My guys have converted some subway cars into a shelter. It's safe.
I'm fine.
Personal space. Okay, I get it. Let's go.
So once we get ahead and get here, we'll be able to interact with the map. Obviously this area is pretty much searched. There's going to be points on the map that I'm guessing have a gray definity, so that means they haven't been searched. And then of course there's also red, which means they've been searched and they're not, you know, whatever. So we got a good idea. It's not really totally different from what we originally experienced. Then we have the inventory, so let's take a look at our knife. We got a survival knife, comes in handy in desperate situations. This is pretty much the go-to for, you know, defending yourself. And I guess now, because this is your pretty much a permanent weapon, you can use it as a defensive weapon, similar to what we originally were doing with Leon and Claire, with the exception this knife in particular does not break, period. You just have to get it back from the body once you've taken out the enemy that you used to defend yourself against. Let's take a look at the handgun. G19, a 15-shot 9mm handgun, known for its compact size, made from extremely durable resin. It is used by armed forces worldwide. Yeah. And then we have the CQB assault rifle. It pretty much goes without saying. This is your general majestic M4 assault rifle. I've seen these plenty of times in most of these Resident Evil games. It's one of my it's my preferred weapon of choice in a zombie shooter. I've always had an affinity for something of a crowd control weapon. I have that kind of affinity for past Resident Evil games. One singular weapon, one silent weapon, one crowd control weapon, one heavy weapon, and so on. So I think if you were to go into a shooting situation with Resident Evil, I would always recommend take either an assault rifle or an SMG, just for the crowd-based control weapon.
Oh, come on. Who's the dipshit that closed this? Sorry, we're gonna have to go around.
Hey, what do you know about that monster?
Nothing. Never seen anything like it. But it's no zombie. It knows what it wants and won't stop till it gets it. Don't you like that in a man?
No thanks. He's all yours.
Listen, I promise you're in good hands. I'm with the Umbrella Biohazard Countermeasure Service. UBCS for short.
Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? You guys are the ones who caused all of this.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you talking about? Look, we're just here to help people. What's wrong with Umbrella?
What's wrong with Umbrella? Oh my god. Your company is responsible for infecting everyone.
Yeah. I don't know anything about all that. Look, you don't have to trust me, but I'm going to the shelter. You coming?
So after a rather debauchery kind of introductory, Carlos really is a pretty solid character, and I really liked him. I was really disappointed when he didn't get much of a second look. You know, we saw the same thing happen with Billy with Resident Evil 0, because he was a former Marine, and he was, you know, kind of a last-minute throw-in, but his premise of the use was kind of misconstrued, and it was really too bad, because I thought it could have been better. So what do we got here? This is funny, because I actually want to see some of this. This is some kind of narrative of, like, a Terminator, and then this looks like Terminator meets Aliens, so I'm seeing a lot of shade throughout with a lot of these film introductories, so... And then we got here, Big E. Don't know what that one is. Comic books, obviously. Hell Squid. And Tyrant of the Deep. See, I like that. See, there's a lot of shade of these different kinds of different dynamics going there, so... But the amount of detail and depth they put to it is awesome.
This fine young lady could use our help.
There's my boy, Mikhail. I love Mikhail's character, but I like Marvin with Resident Evil 2, Mikhail is awesome too.
She is an elite operative of RPD, Special Tactics and Rescue Service. Her name is something Valentine.
It's Jill.
Nice to meet you, Jill. I am UBCS platoon leader Mikhail Viktor. My team was sent here to rescue civilians.
He obviously got pretty nashed. Pretty good.
How's that going for you?
The city is completely cut off, isolated. Most of the 100,000 civilians will wind up dead. Correction, undead. My platoon has suffered serious losses. Just keeping them alive is more than I can manage.
Well, you can thank your corporate overlords for that.
Yes. Well, we are doing all we can. If we can get this subway train moving, we can evacuate some survivors. But we need help. My men cannot do this alone.
They did do a good job in this game, similar to what they did with the second game. Resident Evil 2, they did great motion capture and facial capture. Resident Evil 3, they did the same thing. It's actually fucking awesome.
All right, Super Cop. Here you go. We can use this to stay in contact.
I know what a radio is.
Okay.
First things first. We need to get you geared up. Head up to street level. You'll find supplies there.
All right.
So the second we come out of here... Matter of fact, let's take a look on the train. As our survivors.
Shit, Captain. They really took a chunk out of you.
First aid spray.
That I will miss.
So obviously we're gonna have all these items over here. Looks like we're gonna have AR ammo here on the left. What do we got over here? More AR ammo. And then we've got a UBCS ammo crafting guide. On the battlefield, if you run out of ammo, your gun's about as useful as a wet fart. Want to stay alive out there? Then get these basic formulas into your skull. Handgun ammo, two regular gunpowder, shotgun shells, gunpowder, and high-grade gunpowder, and magnum ammo, 2 high-grade gunpowder. Once you've stocked up, get out there and join the party. Let's get those dead motherfuckers something to eat. Just make sure you don't become dessert. I like that. That's actually quite good. It's quite good. It sounds cheesy, I mean, but it kind of sounds badass. Alright, so we're going up on this side. I don't really know when Nemesis shows up. That's the only point. This is as far as I've gotten in my original test of it. So, it may be pretty soon, it may be not very soon. I don't know. So it'll be a first for me. What do we got over here? Tabloid, front page. The Cannibal Murders, a complete digest. In the gray of the morning on September 25th, a frantic caller telephoned the RPD to report an assault. A man described as disheveled like a vagrant was attacking a passerby north of the Lambs Museum of Art. The responding officer discovered the mutilated corpse of a woman by some dumpsters nearby. Dozens of bite marks covered her body, and she had been dismembered, suggesting she had been eaten. The third known incident of its kind to occur in Raccoon City in this month. So who done it? Who's been munching on a man steak? We here at News Comment have a gnawing feeling that so-called cannibal disease patients Spencer Memorial has been providing free treatment for since August might not be settling for just cafeteria food. Our reporters have infiltrated Spencer Memorial, asked the tough questions, and came back with horror stories that will make your stomach roil. Turn the page for the scoop. Eesh. So by this point, by September 25th, the virus was pretty much already starting to bring about a lot of victims in terms of infected. And they thought they could treat it, or at least they thought they could keep it quiet.
It's me again.
And they failed miserably.
Working on it. So what's the plan?
The old tanks got me clearing the tracks. You mind getting the subway infrastructure back online?
And how do I do that?
Let's start by restoring power. I'll navigate you to the substation once you hit the main road.
Copy that. Let's do this fast.
Alright, I'm just taking a quick look at my map here. Like I said, in other games, in most games, in fact, you want to check your map religiously. Make sure there's nothing you're leaving behind. No files, no nothing. I mean, especially if it's your first playthrough. I know I'm definitely not going to take any gambles on the back of that because of the simple fact that it's just going to be one of those things, so. But right here we got some green herbs, so that's good. Combining items, so let's combine. So right away you can see, instead of your traditional normal 15 rounds, you get double the ammunition that you craft. So here we got a nice good hearty 30 rounds. So we'll take that. We'll mix these two green herbs. And obviously we got a healing item. We got a box here. Break the box. Oh, we got a red herb now. Damn. I wish I fucking didn't mix those herbs now. What else do we have here? There's a box here. Looks like we can't pick that. It's got a padlock on it, so I'm guessing that's probably going to be some sort of a lock-picking thing. Jill was reputable for being a lock-picker. So right here we got, it looks like a clock tower, some sort of puzzle. I don't know
It
what
almost
this
looks
is.
like I could get this working if I plug in the right whatever it is.
UBCS Herb Field Meta Manual. UBCS Herb Field Manual. There's no place in the UBCS for pipsqueaks who crawl back to base every single time they get scratched up. You want somebody to kiss your boo-boo, go someplace else. This guy's such a dick. Oh my god. There in the big leagues we mix our own meds, so get these recipes memorized. High potency mixture, 2 green herbs, maximum potency mixture, green herb plus red herb or green herb times 3. First aid spray, can't make these yourself, grab them if you see them. That should do it. Now let's get this done and then go grab a beer. Very machismo feeling, but okay, I'm not gonna take the piss out of it. So we're gonna go ahead and we'll store 98, I think we'll store. We'll keep 99 because that's practically 2 complete magazine refills for an assault rifle. So we'll keep 98. Oh no, well, we'll keep 1. There we go. Perfect mix. So right away we're gonna head over here and see what's over here. It doesn't look like there's anything of vital here, so. And we go.
We're survivors. We've got to get that train moving.
So right away we got quick step we can learn. So we can pretty much avoid the zombies altogether. I don't know if they'll follow us, how far they will, but it's an idea to like just try to keep it moving as much as possible. Make sure these fuckers are dead. Once again, we have a padlocked door, it looks like. We can't really take our way into that, so we're going to have to take our time somewhere else. This fence has been barricaded off. Looks like we got a door over here we can enter. Ah, the classic chain door. So we'll need some bolt cutters to open this door. That would be the substation in that direction.
Carlos, I've reached the main avenue. Which way do I go?
See a big transmission tower? That's the substation. You'll have to circle around through an alley to your right to get there.
You mean the alley that's on fire?
Surely a tall drink of water like yourself can put out a few flames.
Fuck you.
She's so feisty. I love it. Get back, fucker.
Gotta put this out.
So obviously we can't go that way. That path is completely blocked off, so we're gonna have to make our way around. Yeah. Ah, I did my first counter kill. I don't think it was a counter kill, but hey, close enough. But that's what you basically want to do. At the very last minute, you want to try to dodge it, and then immediately, the second you do dodge it, bang, bang, you can actually get a good kill shot on them. And that takes care of all of them. They won't be a problem anymore. So now that they pretty much have broken through here, we pretty much can make our way down this path here. So right away, we're gonna go ahead and shoot that generator and make our way through their ranks. Heading inside this diner-like thing. See, this is the only other thing I didn't really like about this particular part of the gameplay. I know, you see donuts. Is I didn't like the on-the-shoulder flashlight. I've always liked the regular flashlight, you know? I just feel it just seems more appropriate, but they put this body flashlight on. I don't know. I think I would have liked that better if it was the other way. So once we pretty much have made our way into here, we're gonna have a few things here, I think. Okay, so obviously we got a padlock here, but we don't have a lockpick. So head into the kitchen, and we've got a green herb, and we got a fancy box. Examining items. So we'll examine this. What do we have in here? We have a jewel. Looks like it's made to be slotted into something. Alright, so we'll make some more handgun ammo. And we'll just go ahead and do that. We'll make this green and red herb. We'll go ahead and put that assault rifle ammo away. I don't think we'll really need that for right now. We're doing pretty good without it, so we'll go ahead and put that away. And we'll store 13 rounds. We'll store 13 rounds of the 54. Matter of fact, we'll actually take out 6, have a solid 60. That way we can have 15, 30, 45, 60. We got like 5 rounds of ammo. So we're getting a really good feel for it here. So we pretty much know what's there. I'm not sure if this is the way we came in. Yeah, this is the way we came in. Okay, so we're not going to go that way. So let's go this way. So bear with me a moment here. So right away we're going to have a series of targets here. We're going to have these ones. Oh, I'm gonna like this game. Oh, I'm already liking this. This is sexy. I like this. This is real sexy. Now he's gonna bite me. Motherfucker. Asshole. I should have known to fucking be on the guard. He's gonna bite me again. Damn. Thank goodness for assisted. Thank goodness for assisted fighting. Ah, I want to get this combat knife fighting down. That's why I'm doing this, so please excuse this. Experience is a better teacher. Experience will always be a better teacher. Okay, so we got high-grade gunpowder now. I kind of wish they had the thing on the screen, though, because I would like to see if I'm in, you know, significant a measure of trouble, but so far I haven't really seen much of that make a huge impacting appeal, so we've got a few things here. Jesus Christ, man, look at this. Man, bloody. Well, we got a healing item, so that's good. I'll take that, and I'll use it. There, now we're good in health. Alright, so now we're going to head back outside here and deal with some of these threats, because we're going to have these guys in our way. Alright, so I need a little work. I'm getting there, though. Everyone who knows me knows I like having a knife. It's just in my nature. I've always had that style of play. That's always been my style of play. So, I mean, it's not too bad. I mean, I've done pretty well so far with it. It's just a little bit of a learning curve. But like again, I said before, experience is a better teacher. If you fuck up, you fuck up. If you die, you die. But that's why I'm playing on assisted difficulty, and that's why I'm playing with a measurable margin of, you know, loose ability to make mistakes. So, I mean, I have no complaints about that. I'm definitely going to probably play the stream a little longer for the sake of time, so I'll be like probably 2 hours and 30 minutes maybe. I mean, we're at 12:30 p.m. We're just 30 minutes shy after midnight, so we're going to have some fun with this. And after the week I've had... Oh, shit! They always fucking do that, man. Motherfucker. Oh. Oh, I gotta say, it's actually nice to play a new Resident Evil game. It really is. So as you can hear, these are the new collectibles that are in the game. You have to find these and you have to shoot them. So obviously we found our first one, so we're just gonna go ahead and pop them. And we got our first trophy. So we got, well, not our first trophy, but you know what I mean. So open the drawer, we'll find more gunpowder. Lots of gunpowder we're finding here. Drugstore owner's journal. August 24th, this new hair tonic from Umbrella is just flying off the shelves. The stuff they make always works wonders, so it's no surprise. I was counting on this and ordered a huge shipment. My instincts are paying off, literally. I just know sales will continue to rise as word gets out. That said, the string of violent incidents on the news has me worried. Maybe I ought to invest in a good safe to hold all this cash that's rolling in. September 2nd, the new safe is just perfect. Nobody knows the code, not even my wife. It's the secret between me and my beautiful Aquacure queen. And she'd never give it up for a thief. So Aquacure queen is the theory. So it's kind of a tip, it's a hint. So we need to find the Aquacure. And it's funny because that's actually funny because that's another fucking salute to the classic Resident Evil homage. So right here, we're gonna head on out here, and Aquacure. So it's obviously a drugstore. So let's go over here to the Aquacure place and see if they have a clue. Ah, there's our passcode. It could be more obvious than that. 9 left, 3 right, 7 left. 9 left, 3 right. Matter of fact, let's I'm gonna do a cheat and take a picture of it with my phone so I have my solution. I won't forget it. Ugh, come on. Think smarter, not harder. So right away we now have our passcode, so now we can head on back and open that safe. Now bear in mind, yes, this is the first time I'm playing this. I want to remind all the streamers who are watching, all the people who are watching my stream, this is the first time I'm playing Resident Evil 3. I'm playing it on assisted difficulty. For the players out there who scornfully have things to say about me, you know, that's entirely your discretion, but, you know, a lot of people, you know, often, especially inexperienced players with games, I know, granted, I am experienced, but call me old-fashioned. I'd like to be conscientious, so, just, yeah, bite me. And we have our safe open. And what do we have? We have a dot handgun sight, so we can go ahead and combine that, and we have the handgun sight. Yeah, all right. What does that do anyway? It adds a sight, but it doesn't tell them. I don't. Okay, well that makes it a lot more zero shot. Okay, I like that. That's handy. So we'll head down the steps now. We pretty much have searched that building. Now we'll go back the way we came and finish our exploration of the neighboring area. But let's go ahead and get rid of this sleazebag of a zombie here. Holy fuck. Getting a lot of gunpowder. Trolls. Oh, forgive me, I have a troll who's being a pestersome. They always seem to wanna be me fuss. Alright, I had to remove that. Sorry for the disruption. It's always fun when you try to play and enjoy the streams and, you know, make good content, but then you always get someone who just wants to come along and just, you know, piss in your Cheerios and think there's something, you know, spectacular to be had. I don't know why people do that. It's so unnecessary. They always feel the need to, you know, sour grapes because it's not how they would have played, or, you know, it's how they would have not done things, or whatever the case may be. It's just so unnecessary, so unfortunate. It's so doesn't need to happen, but, you know, again, you know, that's just the way some people are, unfortunately. So we got to check out this one, Railways. A lot of bodies. Oh, hello, buddy. Yeah, I know, Jinxie, and that's the thing. It really takes the piss out of me, especially because it's like, you know, there's people who don't even bother to want to come see, or there's people who just, they do, but there's no real motivation. And then you got people out there who just feel the need to come around and just sour the experience. And it's so unnecessary. It just ruins the whole concept. Oh, look, it's more donuts. Yay! There's another statue, too. I mean, it's so unnecessary. I mean, that's the kind of thing that turns people off from games. Nobody wants to enjoy them anymore if that, because then it's all about, you know, trolls or tryhards or people just coming up to spoil the experience for people. Safe subway operations. In the event of a power outage, the subway will automatically cease operations. Once power has been restored, please use the control panel to confirm the stations at which the train will stop, as well as which track segments will be used. If the route entered is unsafe, an error will occur and operations will not resume. Alright, so we got another door here. When you need to use an item to unlock a door or solve a puzzle, select the item and then the use command. Okay, so we don't have anything we can do with that, so unfortunately. So it looks like we'll be making the run around here. Subway employees memo. Violence getting worse and worse these past few days. Got a shotgun for when it hits a breaking point, locking it up in the gun rack. That should keep it safe from any would-be looters while I go out and find some more shells. If things go south, cut the chain and bust out that sucker. I pray we all make it out alive. So we gotta find... Alright, so we got another padlock. We got a hand grenade. We got more gunpowder. Yay! And there would be our shotgun. And, yeah, we can't access the padlock or the shotgun, so we're gonna need a bolt cutter, we're gonna need, and we're gonna need, a lockpick to unlock some of these things that are around here. I can definitely say this is actually turning out to be a very interesting game. I actually, you know, and it's funny because I actually had people tell me it's a short game, it's this, it's that, you know, you can't really, you know, totally be invested in it, and it's like, you know, I'm so confused. Are you guys really that hung up about how short a game is, or is it really anything of a matter to you? I think that's the biggest thing. You know, people get so bent out of shape about it, and they take it to heart like it's such a bad thing, and it's really not. You know, I could play a game 100 times over and I would never get tired of it, but like I said, you know, I think it's a matter of people's appeal. You know, some people want something that appeals to their tastes of what the game is that they're really hoping for. Some people got it, and you know, others not so much. So right away we're gonna have a few things. We're gonna drop off our shells, we're gonna drop off our handgun ammo, we're gonna drop off this gunpowder, and we're gonna drop off what the hell, we'll drop off the grenade. We're not gonna need the grenade for a little while, so. But this jewel this might be important. I'm not sure if we should take that or not. I think I'll leave it for now. But we will take the flamethrower, the thing. Cindy, welcome, girl. Welcome. Always a pleasure, girl. As you can see, girl, I'm trying out this Resident Evil 3. So far, so good. Ah, this game is gonna give me a chubby. I am feeling much better. That is like, you know, it's funny because I went and had my appointment. I told you, and you know, I feel so much better. It's like, you know, I feel like a breath of fresh air. But of course, again, you know, I got to go back in 2 weeks and have that surgical outpatient surgery. So, just gonna enjoy my speaking privileges for the little time I've got them. So. Alright, so this was the second level back. So I'm getting myself acclimated with the map layout, because I know at some point in the future I'll have to pretty much navigate this and avoid the nemesis. So it's definitely going to be noteworthy to get practicing on navigating this all. Oh man, I already fought Nemesis for a brief stint, but still, I mean, that boy, he's in a weight class of his own. I mean, I am so excited. I can't wait. I cannot wait to fight him. I'm actually looking forward to the battle. That's what I hear. I can't wait to get my hands on him. The only person I ever really genuinely did like fighting in the Resident Evil series, honest to God, was the Nemesis. I have no regrets. That boy is in a weight class of his own. But the added benefit is I'm actually playing on assisted difficulty. So I've got this nifty little assault rifle. I've got extra inventory. I take a lot less damage. I just need that extra cushion to get myself acclimated with the game's mechanics. I mean, it plays a lot like Resident Evil 2, but at the same time, there's a lot of dynamics that are unfamiliar to me to Resident Evil 3. So I'm playing this for this. I always do that with all the games. I always play on the lowest difficulty setting to help me get acclimated. So the parachute. Yes, I always gotta have the parachute. It's just my golden rule. Go easy, then go bigger. Go harder. Each time, and that's what I do, and I think that's how most players should play, because ultimately, God forbid, they actually be stuck with a game that ultimately they don't want to really, you know, be stuck with being stuck on, you know. So okay, so we've obviously navigated much of the area. The areas in red we have to pretty much revisit because they're all sealed with padlocks and chains, and I can't access them. So hopefully at some point we'll get them. You know, I really want to get that game. I'm so really wanting to. Right now, I'm just going to wait for right now because I got so many games right now to play. Doom Eternal is on my list. Can't wait to try it. It's going to be exciting. But still, you know, it's just one of those things. So, now that we've got this fire hose, we're going to put this fire out. Alright, so now the path is open to us so we can progress on forward. Ah, there's our bolt cutters. Another padlock, go figure. And we got our bolt cutters now, so now we can go ahead and use these puppies. But we're gonna go ahead and drop off this red herb first. Matter of fact, we'll drop off this red and green herb, and we'll take the double green herb with us. And yeah, we'll drop off the gunpowder as well.
Is someone in here?
I'm not sure if I really want to open this one or if I want to go back and open the other ones. I'll probably open this one first. At least you don't have to go ahead and examine this shit just to take a look and see what it is anymore. So we'll go ahead and cut these chains, see what's inside.
Here, UBCS?
Yeah, careful, careful. Come on, don't look at me like that, alright? I'm not infected. No, wait, please!
Motherfucker.
What the fuck?
He was infected.
He might have been infected.
Oh, stars, this soft. No wonder so many of you dead.
And what are you, UBCS? Killing your own people?
He would have turned. There's your sense of self-preservation.
This guy's I never did
Go
like
back to the
Nikolai.
subway station. We don't need a bleeding heart like you getting in the way.
Motherfucker. I would have shot him in the fucking back of his skull. What a cur. Never did like Nikolai. So right away off the bat, we'll go ahead and take a look at this guy. Training log. He's got a very psycho, you know, that's the thing. The character model they got to play for Nikolai, he's just got a very psychotic look on his face. I mean, in his eye, in his smile. I mean, whoever they got to play him, they did a really good job. I mean, fucking awesome job. July 10th, 202 pounds, 12 laps of the yard, 2 circuits, suck it prison. The Umbrella Corporation just recruited me for a job. A job. Don't know how they're gonna wipe out a life sentence for murdering 20 gangbangers. But whatever. I'll take it. Beats shitting away the rest of my life behind bars. I gotta get back into shape. July 26th. 196 pounds, 20-kilometer run. 3 circuits. Target practice at 400 yards. 5 misses. This guy was a fucking ace. Listen to this. He goes from a 12 laps of the yard to 20 kilometers. I mean, that's ridiculous. Caught the chain yesterday and got moved to a UBCS training camp where I fired my first bullet in 2 whole years. Missed a stationary target by 5 inches at 400 yards. I never fucking do that. It's like I forgot everything. Doesn't matter. I'll get sharp again. Watch me. August 15th, 190 pounds, 630 kilometers, 3 circuits, target practice at 600 yards, 2 misses. Okay, I've got my shot grouping down to 3 inches. Feeling good, feeling good. After lunch, they put me through a first mock battle. The Cap and the other guys are good people, and goddamn beasts of war at that, but what the fuck is up with that lunatic Nikolai? He used me as a fucking human shield just to score some extra points. That's disgusting. So you already know right there he's a scumbag. 181 pounds, 30 kilometers, 4 circuits, target practice, 600 yards, no misses. Murphy's back. Yes, Murphy. I remember Murphy. If you don't remember Murphy, for my Resident Evil fans, in Resident Evil 3 Classic, when you had to go back to the downtown area of downtown Raccoon City, depending on the approach of which you took, you either found Nikolai having killed Murphy, or you encountered Carlos killing Murphy just before he was about to lose consciousness and turn into a zombie. You'd have to play the classic. You know, someday I'm hoping that maybe I can get the classic going. I can play it on the live stream, because that would be fucking awesome. Going right back, enjoying the classics has always been a favorable. And I'm sorry, I don't give a fuck what you say or anyone says, or even what generation of gamer you are. The classics never go out of style. So Resident Evil 3 is gonna always be a classic in my eyes. Tomorrow I go out. Sorry, I'm having a nerd moment there. So Murphy's back, baby. I'm just so glad to see that. A lot of lore coming back here. So you'll never see me miss another target. Tomorrow I go on the first mission, a riot control in Raccoon City. I think Jimmy would have liked that. My brother was always the first to reach out and help people right up until those street punks took him away from me. Now it's my turn to do some good for a change, the way I know best. Poor son of a bitch didn't even get a chance to do any good in his own mind. That's sad. Ah, well. Sorry, Murph. So anyway, we're gonna head up here, I guess. This douchebag went up here, so there's obviously something in this direction. Oh my god. I'm having another nerd moment. In the sequence of the classic game, behind Jay's bar, this was actually a pivotal point. Jay's bar was basically like Jack's bar or whatever the fuck. And actually the funny thing about Jay's bar was actually it was set up exactly like this. The back alley behind Jay's bar was exactly set up like this. Yeah, probably not. Probably not. He's still a twat. I don't mind. Oh wow. This motherfucker got eaten up. He got torched, it looks like. UBCS suicide note. September 28th. The Middle East. Europe, Eastern Europe, East Africa. I thought I knew what hell was. I figured I'd never crack no matter what was thrown at me. But this job, this was supposed to be easy. A quick wage. I'd earned it. It all happened at once. There were 30 guys in our squad, all armed to the state-of-the-art assault rifles, and yet we were wiped out in less than 48 hours. I've been through enough shit to know it's I've been through enough shit to know it only ever gets worse. They gotta really fucking work at the grammar, because they are fucking it up all over the place. It doesn't even sound like it fits well together. And if that was just the beginning, maybe I'm a coward. I don't care. This is the only way out I have left. I just hope my body doesn't get back up after I pull the trigger. So he actually killed himself. Yeah, chances are that I probably will get. I probably have already gotten it because I've gotten the deluxe edition. What's up, Brian? Welcome to the stream, brother. So let's head over here and see what's over here. We got a thing on the wall here. What's this? Electrician's notice. Public use generators provided by Raccoon City Electricians Guild. Okay. Due to the ongoing power outages, the guild has decided to provisionally place a number of electric generators throughout the city. Everyone is welcome to use them, but remember, these generators are running on high voltage currents. If one were to be struck or impacted by gunfire, anyone standing nearby could get electrocuted. Handwritten edition. You got that? If you see a generator spitting sparks, don't get near it. Don't do anything stupid. Safety first, as the saying goes. If we make it through this mess, I have plenty of busted generators for sale at bargain prices. Your neighborhood electrician, Sam. Sorry, Fido. Oh, shit! I didn't know they could get up again. I thought he was, like, dead. You're a sweetheart, girl. Always a pleasure to see you around. Be good or be good at it, okay? I'm getting a strange feeling that this is gonna get really dicey here soon. Oh, you're not leaving. Okay, I thought you were leaving. My bad, dear. Oh, I thought I was confused. Yeah, because that scared the shit out of me. I was like, whoa, he got up. I thought he was dead. I mean, I was like fucking ready to rumble. Yeah, I keep forgetting there's like a brief few second delay between the stream and the material going on the monitor. I still haven't seen that scumbag Nikolai. Another fucking padlock. What the fuck, dude? Jinxie and Cinny. Always there. Always a pleasure, girls. Alright, so we pretty much cleared this floor. This floor, there's nothing down here with the exception of that padlock, which we can't open. Alright, big guy, let's see if you're asleep. Alright, he's asleep. Alright, well, we got red herbs, and we got assault rifle ammo, so we're good. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and drop off this red herb, this assault rifle ammo. We'll take this assault rifle ammo with us. Yeah, that can happen. You get too much chocolate for your own good, then it tastes like you're just pretty much in there, so. Okay, so we got a series of these. Wait a minute, I can hear something over here. Ah, another one of those little dolls. So we can't access that thing.
Oh, it smells like... Oh, I don't even want to think about it.
Oh, that is just fucking nasty. It looks like a giant egg sack. Green herbs, they work. It was starting to look like Chad was never going to come back from his round, so I poked my head in there and fuck me, next thing I know I've got some kind of maggot squirming down my throat. I was gagging and heaving, but those little bastards didn't seem to mind none. They just wouldn't come up. I was staggering like a magma, and then I saw it, a green herb. My grandma once told me that green herbs are a natural bug deterrent. So I grabbed one and shoved it down my gob and swallowed it, and what do you know, that the little things didn't want to be in there anymore. I've never been so happy to throw up. I'm gonna head back out there to look for Chad. If anyone else sees this, remember, eat your greens. I like that. Eat your greens, he's like. Alright, so we got another red herb. We got a red herb up there, so let's head on back and go ahead and use that real quick. We'll put this in there, and then we'll take the rest of them with us. Eat your greens, girls. Like it says. Oh, and I see there was actually an item up there. A satchel pack, it looks like. Alright. Nice. And I got even more inventory space. I like that. Key item, keep there. Yeah, there we go. Now we're good. Now we're in good business. Get organized. Got another trophy. So this is actually turning out to be quite exciting. I think I'm going to do another stream of this shortly. So, it'll be good. Or maybe I won't. I don't know. It's getting pretty late. I should probably consider calling it early here soon and getting some much needed sleep. What's this boy got? Oh boy, don't get up, buddy. Please don't get up. Oh, goddamn.
Oh my god.
That was gnarly. I actually like that. Just bust out like that and shit. Alright, what's in here? Yes! Lockpick! Let's go! Oh shit. I think I know what these ones are. These are the drain demos. Oh, this is nasty. You know where my brain went. You know where my brain went. I have no words. I mean, just visually, just... I want you to know I'm almost out of goddamn coffee. Wow.
Get it out!
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Yeah, I'm trying to get it the fuck out of the gutter, okay? And this motherfucking game seems complacent to keep me there. You know what? I don't want to hear that shit. So, I mean, this is why I have such a hard time keeping a clean constitution. I got the game, I got you and Jinxie and all you other motherfuckers just making it worse. I'm just saying it like it is, man. Just saying like it is. Fucking hell. I can't believe that shit. That was something else. Yes, you have. I will not take that away from you, girly.
Here we go.
You may fooled me with that fucking trick once, you ain't gonna fucking fool me with it twice, buddy. No, of course you have. Of course you had, Jinx. You've been a very well-behaved young lady. Why would I ever think ill of you? I'm just being fucking paranoid now, constantly looking above me, waiting for one of these fuckers to jump down and grab me and try to make me swallow their meat stick again. What? Chad's notes. What happened to this place? I've seen some strange shit over the past few days. Those strange bugs building their nests. That metallic smell wafting through the vents, but fuck if it did not. I'll go straight to hell overnight. I need to check in on my ma uptown, but the boss says I can't leave till I drop all the breakers. God damn it, better finish up quick so I can get out of here. Well, fuck me, my stomach hurts so much I can hardly move. At the last breaker, a big, ugly bastard of a bug got the drop on me and shoved a big fucking tube down my throat. Is that what they call it? Oh. I managed to get away, and someone kept from vomiting on the spot. Fuck, it hurts. Feels like something's moving inside, holding it together. Can't believe I haven't puked. Fuck, it hurts like I'm gonna tear apart. I think this is it for me. I love you, Mama. That's sad. It's sick, but it's sad. No comment. Is that what they call it, Cindy? I'm like so fucking paranoid now. I'm like looking above me all the time now. I can hear that little asshole. There he is. Motherfucker. Alright, that's 3 out of 4. Alright, we still got one that's unaccounted for, so I gotta find that thing. I think I may have walked past it. Alright, there it is. Never mind. Oh, no, you don't. You're not doing that to me. I saw that asshole. I ran. Fucker. Alright, and that's it. Power station's up. I can get the fuck out of here now.
Time to get the hell out of here.
I still got something down here that I haven't opened yet, though. What the hell? Ah, I didn't mean to shock myself, but I wasn't about to get bitten either. Fuck that noise. Ah, there it is. That's why. Green herb. There we go. Now it's all clear. I always try to make sure the shit's clear. I don't want to leave anything behind. Oh, he just falls right apart. Alright, I'm just gonna book it. Fuck it. I'm booking it. Bye-bye, bug boy. That was different. That was definitely different. So, now we can get the fuck out of here.
Okay. All that leaves is the main power switch. Enjoy that.
Ah. Ha. Oh wow, you know what? It's funny. I didn't even think to look at this because ultimately this had the map blueprint of the entire layout of the area. So all we would have had to have done is just mark them on our map, or at least memorize them, and then we could have navigated around and switched them all on one after the other. So. Alright, so anyway, now that we pretty much have that pretty much in order, we got a file over here. Let's look at this real quick. I can't believe I missed this. To all employees, in response to the violent outbreaks across the city, we have implemented an intentional power outage. Once the situation has been brought under control, please activate the 4 breakers ASAP. Once done, turn on the main power switch in the control room to reactivate the power grid. See, I don't understand the practicality of that. I mean, you would think for an emergency situation you would want to have power on the book because God forbid, you know, they have a medical emergency or
Carlos, it's Jill.
whatever, they would be able to use it.
Nice going. Next up is the traffic control system. It should be in the subway company's offices.
Right. I think I know the building.
Really? Way to go, partner. One step ahead.
Not your partner.
She's really stiff. I could pretty much tell that already. Alright, we got the lockpick, we open the lock, and now we can open it up and get handgun ammo. Oh, gee. All that for fucking handgun ammo. You motherfucker, you. Alright, let's go back upstairs and drop off some of this shit, because we're not going to need a lot of it. I'm pretty sure we're going to run into Nemesis here pretty soon, so... Okay, so drop that off, put this in there, put that in there, take this and put that in there. Matter of fact, we'll take this out and we'll put this in there, because I don't like to carry a lot of excess ammo with me, so. And I think that will cover it for right now. We'll leave the green herb though. Alright, so this area is completely clean and bare. I wish we could go find out what those gunshots are coming from. Oh, there's our boy.
Are you shitting me?
Come here, big guy. Bring that shit. Alright, let me see. Sorry, T. I can't mess with you right now. I gotta go.
Carlos! That thing is still alive! It's after me!
What? Run! Come back to the station!
Not until I get traffic control online.
Okay, so now we got this asshole breathing down our neck. Let's do this. First aid spray. Alright, I'll take that. And knowing the fact that that little situation going on out there, we're going to go ahead and take that first aid spray with us just to be safe. And we're going to take... what the hell, we'll make some more gunpowder. And, yeah, we'll take our grenade with us. Why not? But we'll put that away. Alright. Come and get me, asshole. You just smacks him out of his way. Oh, that hurt. He just double axe handle smashes me. Wow, that hurt. Damn. Blue jewel. Okay. He definitely packs a punch. I mean, 2 hits and ultimately just brought me down to danger, so... Damn, he looks fucking nasty. I love it. I think he looks like incredibly just badass in his own right. I mean, the fact that he can actually stand out there and just stare at you, just wait for you to come out, is just incredibly imposing. It's like, I'm gonna get your ass. I know you're in there. You can't run. The original Charlie doll was based on the likeness of the toy Uncle founder Charlie McBurgeon and has become the mascot for the company. We are pleased to present this porcelain Charlie doll as a celebration of our 25th anniversary. Hopefully you are. Individually handcrafted with love and care by our staff, this limited edition item makes for a precious gift. We hope he'll find his place as a cherished member of your family. Caution, this project is extremely fragile. Take care not to drop it or strike it. All that trouble for that one little fucking thing there. I'm a little disappointed by that. Motherfucker. You can't shoot the glass, really? I'll back up, man. Alright, you fucking serious? Give me a minute, bruh. Jeez. Take a chill pill, bruh. I ain't got no beef with you. Apparently you got all the beef in the world with me, though. Come on. Oh my god, dude. Wow. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely gotta get an assisted. I gotta get a reload there because that was a little over the top. Every 2 minutes, I'm trying to avoid it getting hit, and it's like I'm getting bum rushed by every which angle. See, I knew I should have came back when I went to the substation. I got the lockpick. I knew I should have came back because initially that's what I should have done. I should have came back and went and used the lockpick so I could unlock all these fucking things. Because now I'm trying to go back through the process and find the shits, and it's like everything's just going completely fucking sideways now. But you know, again, like I said, experience is the better teacher. So I mean, this just tells me next time you get the lockpick, backtrack and use those and get them all up, so that way you don't have to go through this nonsense again. So lesson learned. Gotta make a extra measure of efforts to that. Really? Chew on this, asshole. Got a trophy for putting him on his ass, that's for sure. How you like them apples, you big motherfucker? Alright, I broke that statue, so that's a good thing. Did he drop something? Holy shit, he dropped something! What did he drop? A supply case, huh? Oh shit! I didn't realize. I guess he does drop stuff when you take him down. What the hell did you drop for me? Extended magazine for the handgun. Oh, okay. Alright, alright. I can get behind that. 33 rounds. Jesus, that's a lot of ammo. That cuts my ammo that cuts down my ammo carry by at least a half. So that's fucking awesome. So we'll make this. We'll get some shotgun shells. Alright, but we still gotta unlock. Come on, let me up, man. Really? There's some ammo over here? What the hell's over here? Oh, there it is. Oh, okay. Alright, this gives you some time to get away, because he's down. I've really got to get this dodge mechanic down, because this is where it's going to be my lifesaver if I'm going to avoid getting hit like that. I mean, just in the span of a few minutes, he pummeled me to the point where I had to use not one but 2 healing items. A fucking hand grenade. That's what I came back here for. Let's go get these other fucking things, because I'm definitely gonna need them. Now I got a shotgun with your name on it, asshole. Discarding key items. Sorry, we don't need that thing anymore, thank God.
Carlos, I'm in the control room. Now what?
Nice. Now you gotta plot out a route.
Okay, give me a sec. All right, where are we headed?
The train is stopped at Redstone Street. We need to reach Fox Park Station. Can you program that in?
Hey, I'm Super Cop. Consider it done.
Okay, Foxtrot is there. So how do we do this? Let me see if I can figure this out here. FA RCS
Unable to establish route. Please try again.
O2, I'm thinking. I'm just gonna shoot from the hip on this one. Okay, so we got the right one. I'll actually do this. I'll do this like line by line if I have to. That's what I'll probably do. Okay, that's not one. So this is where I get really confused because it's like it doesn't give you much in the way of instruction here, and you can barely read the fucking thing. It's like, what are you supposed to see about as far as that goes? All right, RE2, FA02.
Please enter our route.
FA. Oh, okay, there we go. Ah, damn.
Valid route confirmed.
There we go.
Carlos, it's me. I finished inputting the subway route.
Jill, you are amazing.
After about 5 fuck-ups.
Hurry back to the station. We'll make sure the subway's ready to depart.
Alright, so we got our autosave. So I think we're going to stop the stream there. That was actually very exciting and very stressful, but ultimately I have no regrets. That was actually kind of fun. So for my first playthrough of the assisted difficulty, I mean, I think that's pretty good for so far consistently. I still got one other area to examine with this lockpick still in tow, but I mean, I can't take the piss out of it because, I mean, by consideration, it's actually a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. So thank you very much for tuning in for the stream. I hope it was up to your liking. I'll be sure to play more of it in the coming days, provided it's, I have the time. My dog actually just had surgery. She was spaded, so I have to be sure to take care of her if need be tomorrow. But if anything else transpires or does not, I will surely be here, ready, and available to play. So thank you very much for tuning in. This is Resident Evil 3 Remake, live stream, part 1. Thank you very much. Have a great evening.